The world has seen businesses shut underperforming outlets permanently amid slowing economic activity caused by COVID-19. However, this has led to a surge in digital transformation, which a fast-emerging telecommunications provider sought to intensify through pure fiber connectivity and data solutions. Looking back at the year that changed the world, it would be an understatement to state that COVID-19 has created disruption in commerce, especially among retailers. As a result, businesses were forced to cut expenses in an effort to stay profitable, even if it meant cutting down the workforce or closing doors.
No one was prepared for this. Never in the 45 years of Wilcon that we were closed for 2 months. So what do? We still need to survive and thrive, diba? We have to take care of our employees, which the company did. No? Despite being closed for 2 months, we still provided them, of course, their salary because they have to survive also.
Similarly, as the pandemic's impact on the hospitality industry dragged on, some hoteliers chose to convert their properties into quarantine zones, while others were forced to shut down.
I think we're the only property with this size that were still open during the pandemic. In fact, we let go of at least, I would say, about half of our employees, and we were able to keep half of the employees to make sure that they still have the living. We were able to cater the quarantine business. We also became an isolation hotel for a while because Cebu was running out of hospital beds.
However, amid slowing economic activity, COVID-19 has led to a surge in e-commerce that immensely altered the way businesses operate.
A lot of people are really looking into social media. Kung hindi maganda ang connections, it will create a bad experience. And this will ruin the totality of the hotel experience po.
The moment a guest walks in your door, the first thing that they'll ask, how's your internet services? So you have to put the best offer that you can in terms of reliability, flexibility, and how fast is your internet.
To ensure the viability of businesses and their capabilities to adapt to the changing economic landscape, a trailblazer in the telecommunications and ICT solutions industry continuously enhances its services to help entrepreneurs forward their businesses with scalable and flexible options.
During the pandemic, businesses needed to continue to operate, but they had to conserve their money. Our direct internet service with the time of day variant proved very popular not only for large businesses, but for SMEs. A lot of our business customers shifted from office work to work at home. And our FiberX service, especially with the time of day flavor, was taken up very strongly by these customers.
Committed to serving their clients' connectivity needs, the company considers each project as a challenging collaboration, regardless of size.
One of the things that is very important to us is to look at each specific customer's needs. In fact, for each of these segments like SME, enterprise, and wholesale, we have very specific offerings. For SME, we have a unique service called FlexiBiz. This has powered a lot of the SMEs who are emerging and recovering from the effects of the pandemic.
The company also hopes to create a meaningful impact on businesses through pure fiber connectivity and innovative data solutions.
We have a unique service called DIA Upload. It's asymmetric. It means that you can send data out or upload at more than double the speed of your download, and you don't pay double the price. There is also a time of day variant for large enterprises. This is very useful for specific segments who, for example, only operate during the night, like BPOs and call centers, or public sector, whose offices are only open during the day. For wholesale, We have a lot of innovative services as well that are catering to their needs, that allows them to be able to serve their customers in a manner that is profitable to them as well.
With these offerings, entrepreneurs were provided a chance to rebound from the losses by embracing digital technology.
Our vision as a company is to be a world-class ICT organization that allows people, businesses, and the nation to be their best. We do this by providing Filipinos with fast, reliable, and stable internet connections. We believe that every successful business is a step towards economic recovery.
With much of the world moving online, companies and entrepreneurs adopted digital business models to maintain their operations, which was made possible by secure, flexible, and dynamic enterprise-grade fiber solutions to help them cope with a changing business landscape. The changes caused by the pandemic have brought the Philippine economic landscape to a new level and paved the way for businesses to embrace digitalization in a new way.
For us to stay relevant in the business and to meet the expectation of everyone, well, we need to really focus on transforming our company digitally. It will help us to improve and streamline our business processes, of course, improve the customer experience.
In order to adapt to these changes and still be able to cater to consumers who prefer to make their purchases in-store, most companies started offering a unified commerce experience.
We will be focused on enhancing both the physical footprint and the digital footprint. It's a marriage of the two because you cannot separate one from the other now. No, it has to be complementary. Especially, we're all over the Philippines, so it's very easy for us to serve the Filipinos wherever they are. Wilcon started to experience fiber connectivity with the help of Converge. The partnership with Converge changed the level of standard for internet connectivity in our company. It significantly increased the internet speed and the network diversity for our business.
Nowadays, connectivity is very important. It's just like an oxygen for a human being. During the pandemic, Odette came in December. The hotel was about 90% occupancy. We're the only property which has a 24-hour electricity during that time. And we have to open our coffee shop to service the people who need the internet. And we would like to thank Converge for that because it really helped a lot, especially for those people in the community that were looking for internet for them to work.
Our network is composed of several segments. Today, Converge has points of presence in Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Tokyo, and the US. We also own a lot of submarine cables. It's not only high capacity, it's also high availability. In the event that there is a major, let's say, submarine earthquake, we can survive that because each location has at least 2 diverse submarine cables.
It also became a part of their goals to offer services and products at par with international standards by exploiting modern technological infrastructures and competent professionals to guarantee high-quality services.
We're continuing to listen very closely to our customers, making sure that we're also looking at developments in terms of technology, looking at trends, not only in our space, but of course in ICT, in social media, thinking about all of the drivers that we need to consider when we try to develop products and services that would address the needs of all of our segments.
83% of Wilcon internet connectivity is provided by Converge. Doing business with them is helping our business. Every time we put up a new store, we always consider Converge to provide us the network connectivity.
For business owners, I would say that the most important thing today is invest on internet, invest on digitalization. This is the way to go.
We are the most critical enabler, and I would say we have done a very big part in making sure that the telecom landscape in this country has changed dramatically. We're not exactly offering, applications or software or social media. but we are the essential utility. Without plumbing, you won't have water. Without the transmission lines, you won't have electricity. Without fast, reliable, and affordable fiber broadband, you cannot access digital services.
As digitalization becomes crucial for riding out the pandemic, connectivity in a digital-first world is now as essential as a basic utility, a fundamental technology of the future that can now be provided by fiber connection.
It is integral to our vision to make Filipinos, businesses, and our nation to be the best by fiber powering the country. When we do this, it makes us all very competitive. Our businesses need to be competitive. It's not just about laying down fiber, it's about getting our people and our country to a level where we become competitive, where we become a hub, and where the prosperity of the Filipinos will continuously improve over time.
The long-term impact that the pandemic will have on society remains uncertain. But with companies striving to provide adequate support and the right tools to adjust, the world can better prepare for the different possible futures that may unfold. Join us again next week as we share more inspiring stories of communities and people whose lives have changed for the better. For comments, suggestions, and updates, do follow us on our website and social media accounts. I'm Pinky Webb, and this is Business Matters, where doing good is good business.